Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to share with you, some testing that we've done, me and Lord Force. Thank you, Lord Force, for being with me and helping with this. We wanted to try different things. Me, Lord Force wanted to try different things, and basically one of the things that we really wanted to nail is trying to find out ways to counter the Redstone Launcher. Because it seemed like for some reason that the game is pretty much doomed with this strategy. And so we try an anti-Redstone Launcher strategy with the tower. Now, the blast tower that you put there actually didn't attack the Redstone Launcher on top of a tree. One of the problems is having a jungle near your base that enemies can just climb there. Well, minions can climb there. You can put spawner maybe, but they can't climb there with you. And by the time you get there, there are going to be other time with defensive measures. And by the time you actually try to get there, you're going to be doomed. Basically, your base is going to get destroyed. So basically, what I realized is that we need basically preventive measures. It's still going to be hard. You can put, for example, some arrow towers that will shoot the allies and prevent enemies from actually building opponents for actually building structures there. But again, if it's going to be dense with lots of places, it's still going to be hard. But basically, you can just spam those arrow towers there and basically make it harder for players to quickly do something. And by the time you see somebody doing something, you have more time to actually attack them. Then I actually thought about something after we actually tested is that, well, maybe the best counter is just having your own redstone launcher. So by the time you actually see those arrows or towers active and you can spot, and the scout can actually spot a player building it, you can quickly just take it down. Because again, it always be that you can reach the range when they're actually doing it. Well, I still need to do some testing regarding height. But again, if you put protector on your redstone launcher, they can't actually destroy it. The problem is that the players can do this as well using a protector. The thing that I haven't tested yet is whether I can put protector on top of a tree as well to support the launcher. Maybe it's not possible. If so, if it's possible, it's going to be problematic because you can't actually shoot the redstone launcher on top of the tree. Another thing we tested is, again, how good is this for actually taking out players. Yeah, you can see that the blaster tower can actually target players. And we actually tried to climb up on top of the tree and it actually got down. It actually died. So it's actually good for protecting players for climbing up, all right, if you put a tower there. It also alarms you when they get close, somebody gets close. It can be also piglins, by the way, not just players or enemy units. Although there is a strat against that, but you're taking many minions and just spread them from far, just one here, one there, one there. And it's actually the tower will shoot them and hopefully not target you. Another thing we tested is the protector tower effectiveness. Basically, you see it's not a big radius, it's protected. You actually see it's not a radius, you're going to see kind of a mushroom. You can actually see it when it's active, and it's kind of a shiny. And it's protected, by the way, from the ground and up, although you won't see the bottom. It's going to show us as a mushroom, but even projectiles that try to penetrate from the bottom will get blocked. The main problem with the protector is it doesn't have lots of height. So it can protect some things like the redstone launcher, like this one, like this tower, but it won't actually prevent them from actually hitting the base they're going to show you. And this is a big problem, one of the worst problems. And well, yeah, it's kind of in some ways break the game in my opinion, but unless maybe you're going to find some other ways to actually counter things. So first of all, you can actually see the mushroom, right? It's kind of glowy, it's like a tree, but you can extend it. You can really upgrade to become bigger. You can only extend it like horizontally or maybe even a bit up, if it depends on the terrain, using another protector tower. All right? You see that actually blocks projectiles coming in. The thing is, by the way, small structures that they can actually miss them because there's a square. They can actually, the RNG works in order to hit those different places inside the square. But bigger structures, it won't miss, of course, if they cover a large area. Like the base, for example. Now, it's very good, by the way, to protect your upgrades section with that. However, let's see the problem here with the tower. Take a look. I mean, with the redstone launcher.
HQ is under attack.
The protector tower can protect the tip of the base, right? Although it can miss them, in most cases it will hit them, and even not the first time, the second time. And this is a problem. Basically, You can't elevate it up, you can't put something to build it up. I try to build on top of walls and everything, it doesn't work. It has to be on the ground, unless there's some kind of a, again, there's no unique topography here. It's kind of a big area which is flat for you to build your base, and basically this is the problem. You can protect against it. You can prevent, you can protect by just being, destroying it first, but if it's already there and it's aiming towards the center, towards the base, there's a chance that the top will get hit and you won't be able to do anything about it. But you can see when it hits, you see it just hits the mushroom, right? So see, but again, because the base is bigger than the mushroom, it is not protected basically. So the best way to protect against the redstone launcher is not let it be built in the first place. And again, having another redstone launcher to attack it. But again, it's better if it's on the ground, of course, to quickly remove it. If it's on the tree, with, if possible, by the way, I haven't checked it yet, with protector tower, it's probably the end of the game. Hopefully, by the way, this is going to be addressed, toned down and nerfed for the release, because this is, again, was recorded in the pre-release, so hopefully some balancing will take place before the game is released, or maybe a bit later. Another thing we tried is using the stun tower. Because the redstone launcher needs to be controlled manually, we wanted just to prevent players from actually just pushing them. Now, the problem is that it only does it when the players are on the ground or activating the redstone launcher, but if they are on top of kind of an elevation, it won't push them. You see, now it pushes them. We try to activate it, from a lower ground, right? So it can push them and gives you more time to actually do something. And but if they actually activated it and it entered a cooldown, they won't be able to activate it anyway again. But it might really push them again when they try to get close and activate it. So again, far from being a bulletproof solution, but something you can do. Now look what happened. It's now going to be on top of a structure, and you can see that it's actually not working when you're on top of the structure. You see? He's safe there. It doesn't push it. Another thing we tested, by the way, just if you wondered, if the stun tower works behind walls. Well, the answer is yes, it does. I mean, I was wondering about that because I played one and I thought maybe no, but it does. It can actually push and you can protect the tower like that with walls, so minions won't actually hit it. We also test if players can actually shoot behind cover, or just to shoot the wall if there's enough angle. So for example, if you want to do it really, really close, maybe it will glitch, I don't know, we have to try it out. And no, it actually eats the wall and not the, doesn't pass through basically, or glitch or anything. Another we tested if the golem that throws stones can actually it can protect against. Yes, but partially, as you can see. This actually was protected inside, and for some reason it got hit. Well, it wasn't consistent basically. The next thing we try to see how many creepers needed to destroy the base. Some players can create a bridge, the other one brings the creepers and poof, it's all over. So basically each creeper deals 7% damage. And basically, again, if you attack the base with 15 of them, you can destroy the base. Of course, if it's lower, it's going to be much easier. But if you want to create a breach and you want to quickly have another player like breaching with creepers, you can do this as well. And yeah, it's going to be very easy to eliminate with just 15 creepers rushing into the base without actually any protection.
Your base is being attacked. You've got to defend it.
So bottom line is the two most common strategies, golem, brute forcing, and redstone launchers are very hard, especially redstone launcher. As you can see, when you position it on top of a tree, it can be very devastating. If you have other suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. I do hope that this will be nerfed, so well, we can play matches that aren't just targeted using redstone launchers. Again, thanks for watching. Waiting for your comments below if you have other prevention method suggestions. Thanks for Lord Force for being with me and playing. And again, if you like the content, consider maybe subscribing to my channel. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.